Hey guys, Josh here, and I'm so excited for today's video. I'm gonna be playing Kitaria Fables. This game comes out on PC and consoles on September 2nd, and I did get the chance to play the demo a few months ago, and I had so much fun. And now the publisher P-Cube actually sent me a key for the game, so I can play it a little bit early and show it to you guys. And I'm just so happy because I'm really enjoying this game so far, so let's just jump into it. So if you have not seen my previous Kitaria Fables video where I played through the demo, or if you've never heard of that game before, basically it's a farming RPG. And there's a lot of focus on like the battles and the magic and skills and dungeons and exploration. And there's also a co-op mode, so if you want to play with a friend, you can do that as well. Yeah, so basically I'm on the 9th day so far. I couldn't continue my progress from the demo, so I had to start all over again. But it's perfectly fine because I'm having so much fun with this game. And I'm just gonna harvest my stuff. And of course it's raining today, so I'm not gonna have to water my crops. So basically the demo stopped at this quest where you have to visit Rivera Fortress. The fortress was blocked, so you couldn't go there in the demo. So we're gonna be able to go there today finally. And what's happening is that there's lots of monsters appearing in the area. So the capital sent some soldiers to protect the area. And yeah, we're gonna go there and see what's happening. But for now, let me just harvest these. And also I want to make a bow because I just have a little sword for now and it's not the best weapon and I feel like I'm gonna need something else. So let me just put some, actually I'm gonna sell these and I think I need some mushroom and lugs to build a bow. So let me just do that. And I'm gonna sell my crops like this. Alright, so you just come to this little bear right here and you can craft stuff. So I'm gonna craft my very first bow and let's see how that goes. And soon I'm gonna be able to make a long sword, but I just need, actually I do have the iron stone, I do have in my chest. The orc token, I think I have maybe 10 or so. So you get these by beating up some orcs. So I'm gonna have to beat up some more orcs to get more of these, and of course I'm gonna need more pennies. So that's that for now. And so let's try the bow. The only thing that's kind of bothering me in this game so far is that every time you want to equip something, like you've got a toolbar here, but you just got like 8 options, so it's very limited. But anyway, so here's the bow and let's try it out in combat. So basically, just to clarify, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So these are just the magic skills. And then you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 where you can put whatever you want. So basically, I always find myself having to open the inventory to like change my weapons and change my tools. So that's a little bit annoying. Alright, so let's try that bow against that big gooey. Actually, I think it's not necessarily much stronger than the sword. But of course it gives you more range, so that's pretty good. And you don't have to worry about arrows, which is one thing I like. Sometimes I like using bows in games, but I don't like having to worry about having arrows on me at all times. So you don't have to worry about that, which is nice. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna need a better weapon before I can tackle on this big gooey. So you know what, I think I'm gonna stick with my sword. Alright, so we're now approaching the fortress. And let's see, so I think it might be right here. Oh yes, here are the guards, so let's go in. So this is Rivera Fortress. Commander Hazel, you're both dismissed. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and there's another blacksmith there, so I don't know if maybe there's multiple towns? Good day, soldiers. I take it you two were charged with protecting Paw Village. Yes, ma'am. We signed up to protect the village. But we didn't realize that Command had decided to send a whole detachment to the area as well. The order came from the king himself. His Majesty held council with the high rank shortly after Commander Blue sent you here. The plan is to have the royal army at as many fortresses as possible, even ones long forgotten like Rivera. That way we can be faster to react if something were to happen to the nearby villages. That seems sensible. What can we do to help, ma'am? Keep doing the work Commander Blue has assigned, but instead of reporting to him, you can report to me directly. We've discussed it already and he agreed. Hi ma'am, we understand. Great, can you fill me in on the latest news? Hi ma'am, we've already patrolled the outskirts of the village and can confirm that it's not safe for those who cannot fight. Thankfully, monsters haven't yet tried to attack the village. As long as the villagers stay put, they'll be okay. Do we have the slightest idea what's caused this calamity, Commander? It happened before, didn't it? Where did you hear that? This is knowledge for high-ranking officers only. We heard it from a high rank. The village chief. Yes, that's it. He mentioned it. Is that so? I'm not surprised. The chief is getting old. He's probably the same age as your grandfather. You knew Nyanza's grandfather? Ma'am. I've heard a couple of stories. Alright, there's a lot to do here, soldiers. Please return to your post. When I receive an update, I'll inform you. Alright, so let's check our quest. So I think there's nothing now. We'll just have to wait until she gets back to us. But I want to see the blacksmith. I want to see if you can craft the same stuff or... Oh yeah, so in the village, at the beginning you can only craft weapons and tools. And I was actually wondering how can you craft armors. So that's how you do it. And basically how it works in this game for most equipments, I think, is that you have to craft the weakest one and then you use it to upgrade to the next one and then next one and then next one. So I'm not too sure what's the difference. So health 30, magic defense 10, or this one, health 40, physical defense. Oh, okay, so I think maybe these ones have more magic defense. Yeah, that's what it is. So these armors have more physical defense and these ones have more magic defense. And then you've got some accessories which also give you some additional stats. Also, time still passes when you're at the shop, so I gotta make sure I don't waste too much time here. And then you've got some more accessories here, and it seems like things require quite a lot of stuff to craft. Like just these wings require 50 bat wings, which is a lot. Yeah, so there's really nothing I can make for now. Let's see if there's anything else in the fortress. I think it's pretty much kind of an abandoned area. Oh, we've got Kelly here. Hello, I'm Kelly, Rivera's Fortress Provisioner. I'm here to provide you with daily necessities straight from the capital city. Nice to meet you. So let's see what Kelly's selling. So eggs, milk, and honey. But yeah, nothing very special here. Then that's the exit. And then you've got another cooking thing here. So basically, if you give them ingredients, you can make these dishes, and you also need to complete some quests before you can unlock them. And yeah, there's a lot of different dishes you can unlock. And oh, she has a quest for me actually. Good day, soldier. Are you off duty? It's embarrassing, but I need a favor. Could you deliver this package to my aunt? She owns Apple's Eatery in Paw Village. She has asked me to bring her some ingredients, of course. Thank you, I appreciate your help. Please tell her that I'm sorry I couldn't bring it to her personally. I'll make sure to visit soon. Alright, so we're gonna do that when we get back home. We've got some free omelets in this little chest. Let's see if there's anything else. So far in the first village as well as here, the only thing there are in the villages is just some shops. Oh, and we get a teleport point now, so we're gonna be able to come here whenever we want, which is nice and convenient. But yeah, as far as I know, even though it's a farming sim, there's not a lot of focus on relationships and things like that. So in towns, it's really just like different shops. And usually Miss Apple is around here, but I think the shops close at 6 p.m. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed and come back tomorrow morning. Alright, so it's now the next day, so I'm just gonna water my crops very quickly. And also I'd like to upgrade my watering can soon. Oh, actually I'm gonna buy more seeds as well. Alright, so let's start with Miss Apple. Hello, sweetie. Were you looking for something to eat? Oh, this is from my dear Hazel. My, she never changes. Even as a young girl, she was eager to help those around her, but forgot to make time for herself. Is she well? My poor girl. Would you help an old lady, dear? I'd like to cook Hazel her favorite dessert, and I need your help to gather the main ingredient, apples. Those fluffy monsters love apples. You should ask them where they get them from. If only they were kind enough to give you an answer. I need about 10. You can find fluffies near the river or hiding inside the cave. So I think fluffies are the bats, and I might have apples. I'm gonna check in my chest. Oh, and Kiki has a quest for me. Hello, friendly farmer. How's your farm coming along? Good. What do you think about handling several crops at once? Do you think you can do it? Why not? I knew I was right about you. This time I want you to harvest 3 types of crops. You can report back after each one has grown. Here, the first seeds are free. You'll need to buy the next 2, however, of course. Hey, I need to make money too, you know? Now back to work. Alright, so I'm gonna buy... So I got 9 potato seeds. So I'm gonna buy some more. And I think there's no seasons in this game. So I think all seeds can be planted at any time, basically. And I'm gonna unlock these extra seeds when I complete a few more quests. But okay, maybe let's buy tomatoes. And so far I've always been planting like 2x2 squares, but I think I'm gonna do 3x3. So let's get some strawberries. And oh, I spent all of my money, so let's plant that. So if you've played any farming game before, you know how it goes. You just till the ground first. And sometimes you can also find coins when you till the ground. I don't know if you can find some items, but I've been finding coins quite a lot. And then you plant the seeds, and by default it's gonna plant them in a 3x3, so you can plant 9 seeds at a time. So we're gonna do that. So that's pretty quick, actually, like this. And oops, and like this. So that's super quick. And then you just water them, and as I said earlier, I'm really gonna need a better watering can because this is definitely the longest part. And actually I have 8 apples and I need 10 for that quest, so I'm just gonna go beat up a few fluffies. And I think they're actually pretty easy to find. You just come to this cave right here, which is not too far outside of town. It's the very first dungeon. And I should be able to get some apples pretty quickly. Alright, anyway, so I've got my 10 apples now. Also, I do find that time passes very quickly. So I think 1 second is basically 2 minutes in game, which means that one day, like 24 hours would be pretty much like 12 minutes. But on the other hand, there's not like too much consequences if you don't sleep. So actually, it's not that big of a deal. So let's bring the apples. And now we gotta deliver them to Hazel. Here you go, please deliver this to Hazel. Wow, she baked that apple pie very quickly. Rose and I are doing well, there's no need to worry. This is for you, dear, you need to eat too. Oh, thank you so much. So I think I got 1 extra apple pie just for myself. And now we gotta go deliver it. I've always been like this, making the people around me worry. Thank you for delivering this, it means a lot to me. Next, good day, soldier. Are you ready for more work? Have you had a moment to look around Rivera Fortress? We're currently operating with a broken bridge, and if we can't fix it soon, I'm worried about the safety of the people at the beach area. I sent a messenger to the capital city asking for assistance in the repairs, but I haven't had any kind of response. My unit here isn't trained in construction. Besides, with so much to do, we're already short-handed. I need someone to discuss this with the blacksmith. I'm hoping he can give us some help with the repairs. Thank you, soldiers. I'll wait for your report. So let's check. Talk to Rufus at Rivera Fortress. So he's actually the blacksmith right here. Welcome. Did you need something? Yes, I need you to repair the bridge. Ah, yes, the commander did mention it. Repairing the bridge shouldn't be too difficult as long as we have the materials. But I only arrived several days ago. I don't know where to get them. You're familiar with the area, right? You'll know where to get materials better than I. Bring this note to the guard near the bridge. He will help you arrange what we need. Alright, so let's go near the bridge. Actually, I have no idea where that bridge... Oh, it's probably that one right there. Okay, so let's go there. Alright, so we're now at the downstream river. And let's just get some coins in these boxes. And what's in this chest? Some honeycomb. Oh, and there's some new type of enemies, rotten onions. And I actually like the combat. I like that you can see the range and the attacks of the enemies. So it's very easy to dodge. And you know, at first you might think it makes the combat too easy, but actually I think it's quite nice. And Yeah, it's just so satisfying every time you dodge an enemy's attacks. It feels you get this little rush of adrenaline. Oh, and oh, who's this big guy? Is that like a kind of boss? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's see if let's see if. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in cases like this, it's definitely good that you can see where they're gonna attack. Otherwise, that would be very difficult. Okay, they're actually not too bad to... Oh, no, actually, never mind what I said. So when you die, there's not much happening. You just go back to your house the next day, the next morning. So let's see how our crops are doing. So we've got some onions ready to harvest. When the crops are ready to harvest, you'll see them sparkle like this. So it's quite easy to see. And then we've got some corn. Oh, my inventory is full. Alright, so I'm done with watering my crops, and sometimes you're gonna get rocks and lumber and things like this appearing on your farm. So I'm just gonna see what's in there. So, oh, just some rocks. I'm also gonna have to build another chest. As you can see, my chest is getting full. So if I have some logs and stone and coal, I'm gonna be able to do that. But I don't have nowhere near enough as of now. You also get these trees sometimes. Sometimes you'll have like copper and rocks around this area. And there's also like some trees that you can chop. They don't spawn every day. They take a few days to spawn back. So as soon as they spawn back, I make sure to chop them so I can get as much resources as I can. And as you can see, just one tree does give you quite a bit. But anyway, let's go back to the bridge, and I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful this time. Oh, I just noticed, look at this rainbow. Well, last time I came it was at night, so we couldn't see it, but there's a beautiful rainbow here around the waterfall. Actually, I feel like the environments look so good in this game. Everything is so colorful and cute, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying the art style and aesthetic of this game in general. And yeah, these flowers are so so annoying. Oh wow, actually they kill me in one shot. Okay, I might need to make some armor or something because I just keep dying. At least I made some money from my crops. And when I have 2,000 pennies, I'm gonna be able to make another sword, a better sword. Alright, so it's the next day, it's raining, and a lot of my crops are ready. So definitely for sure, tomorrow I'm gonna make a new sword. So for now, I think what I'm gonna try to do this time is to go to the bridge, and I'm just gonna kind of run and try to avoid the monsters as much as I can. And let's see if I have more success. Alright, take 3. So let's just run. And yeah, I'm not sure if I should go up or down here, but I'm definitely gonna have to come back to try to beat up all of these flowers and see if I can get any nice rewards or anything. So river bridge, so let's talk with Soldier Robin. Hello Soldier, may I help you? Rufus has asked us to arrange the materials for the broken bridge. Understood. Okay, let's see. So we need some stone, iron stone, clay, and hard shells. No need to rush. Rufus wouldn't want you to hurt yourself hurrying about. I'll wait for you here. Okay, so let's see what we need exactly. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to collect the materials kind of one by one. So we need the stones first. So I think 20 stones. I should probably already have this. All right, so let's see what we have in our chest. So I've got 28 stones, so that's good. Also, I know he mentioned ironstone. I really wanted to keep ironstone for my sword upgrade, but anyway, I'm not sure how much he's gonna need. And what else did he say? He said hard shell. I don't think I have any hard shell, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna get that. And I don't know if he mentioned logs or not, so I'm gonna bring some logs just in case. And let's go back near the bridge. All right, so oh, you've brought the stones we needed. Leave those with me. The next material on the list is iron stones. Monsters in the forest can drop iron stones, but you'll have to be patient as it's a bit difficult to come by. So let's see how much we need. Oh gosh, so I need 10 iron stones, and I know that I need 5 for my sword upgrade. And it says give yourself first before come back to the orc base at Forest Plantation. So I don't know if the orcs at Forest Plantations have a higher chance of dropping these. I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna go over there. Alright, so here we are at the forest plantation, and I just remembered that actually for my sword upgrade I'm gonna need orc tokens, so that's where I'm gonna be able to get the tokens actually from these orcs. And they're not too bad actually. Using the magic spells you can beat them up pretty quickly, and they give you pretty much one token every time. Oh, and 1 iron stone. So I've got my 5 iron stones for my weapon. But yeah, I just need to get more orc tokens. Also, one thing you can do in this game if you want to grind for some items, you can just come out of the map and come back, and all the monsters are gonna be back. So I think that's what I'm gonna do until I get all of my tokens. Alright, so I managed to die because I was a little bit careless by the end. But I now have 9 iron stones and 28 orc tokens. I'm just gonna get 2 more tokens and 6 more iron stones. But actually grinding for these materials is a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, so I now have everything I need for the long sword. So the beginner sword has 20 of attack power and this one has 48. So it's gonna be more than twice as strong. So I think it's gonna make quite a big difference. So let's try that out right now. Alright, so I think that a pretty good candidate for testing our sword will be this King Gooey, to whom I couldn't do pretty much any damage with my regular sword. And as you can see now, I'm a lot stronger than at the beginning, so I might be able to beat him. I just have to be a little bit careful, and actually I can't see anything that's happening, so I don't think there's any way to move the... Oh. Yeah, there's no way to move the camera. Alright, so let's try this a second time, and I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful. But yeah, definitely you can see a big difference between the different weapons. Alright, so he's almost dead, and hopefully we get a nice reward for this. So let's see. So I got a crown and the miracle fruit. Also got an achievement, by the way. So the miracle fruit is a handful of small fruits that make everything you eat afterward taste sweet. Dropped by King Gooey, and actually I think I need this to craft some armor or something. I remember seeing this. Oh, and the crown actually gives me 30 of magic defense, so that's actually pretty good. Oh, and it actually shows on your character, which is pretty nice, and I think it emits some light as well. You can see the lighting around the character changes when you have the crown equipped. So I can't wait to see how it looks in the dark, but yeah, I think it does emit some light. So it seems like there's definitely some equipment you can only drop from certain monsters, and I think that's just a nice incentive to try to really explore and beat up the different monsters and bosses that you see around the map. Alright, oh yeah, you can see better now that it's darker in this area, the light that's emitted by the crown, so I think that's going to be quite useful at night. And now I just have 6 iron stones, so I just need to get a bit more. And yeah, beating up these orcs now is just so much easier with my new swords. And yeah, this orc warrior is still a bit strong for me, but you know what? Let's try. Maybe we're gonna get some nice reward. I would like to have a sword like he has, but yeah, let's see if we can get anything nice from him. And oh my gosh, he just beat me in one hit. I hope no one is counting how many times I died in this video. I think I must have died at least 5 times. Alright guys, I think I got him this time. He's almost done. And yeah, hopefully I can get a nice weapon or at least something interesting. So let's see, just a few more hits. And oh my gosh, I just have 3 HP left. That was really close, but there it is. And I've got a copper key, so the copper keys can be used to open some rare chests. So that's a nice item. And sunstone, a lump of powerful stone infused with the sun's power, can be sold for a high price. So maybe we can check what's considered a high price and how much I can actually get for this. Oh, there's actually a chest I can open here with the copper key. And I got a Viking helmet, which gives me 10 of physical defense, but it doesn't look as shiny and cute as my crown. And I'm not too sure if I prefer magic defense or physical defense. Maybe I can keep both and alternate depending on what kind of enemies I'm battling. But I think I'm gonna keep my crown for now. And I just need, yeah, 2 more iron stones. Alright, so I've got all of my iron stones now, so let's go back to the bridge. Alright, let's see what we need next. Fantastic, that's all the iron stones we need. Impressive work, soldier. Iron stones, check. Next up is clay. I heard from some fellow soldiers that you can get clay by defeating monsters in the forest area. So I'm not sure that I actually do have any clay, so let's just check. So I need 10 clay and you get them around the forest sanctuary. So let's try to go to the forest sanctuary. Alright, so now let's go to the forest sanctuary so you can actually teleport there. And I don't remember the enemies that are there. And I don't think I've been there a lot since I don't have any clay. So I think I just unlocked the checkpoint, but actually... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's these venom treants. Oh, actually, they're not too bad, I think. And there's this forest golem. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat him up, so let's try. So I got sap. No clay so far. He's actually not too bad. Looks pretty big and menacing, but it's actually really not too bad. Let's see if we can get anything nice. Oh, so that's the clay. Actually, you get it from the forest golems. Oh, and I just noticed that the golems actually heal themselves. So I'm trying to beat them up now, but everybody just keeps healing each other. So it's kind of really tricky. I think I need to really try to find a way to get them one by one. Alright, so I've now got all of the clay I need. And next we need hard shells. Bugs are what you need. Why do you think bugs are so difficult to defeat? It's because they possess such sturdy shells on their backs. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna get that. So actually hard shells is dropped by the insects of a freshwater swamp and they're everywhere. So let's open the map and see where's that swamp. So it's over there. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to the forest sanctuary. And I think if I just keep on walking west, I should have access to that area. And the monsters here are actually pretty strong, so I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough for these bugs. But actually, you know what? One thing I'm really enjoying with this game so far is that all the quests are quite challenging. Like, you do need to gather quite a lot of materials, and also it's the same for like crafting. You do need a lot of materials every time, so there is quite a bit of grinding and it is quite challenging, and like I just keep dying all the time. But you know what, that's something that I'm enjoying, because usually in these kind of farming RPGs, the battle is very easy and sometimes there's like really a lack of challenge. So I like this little challenge in this game. And yeah, so so far I got 1 shell. I think these bugs are not too bad. But yeah, so far, pretty much all enemies have been killing me in like 1 or 2 hits. So as long as I keep avoiding their attacks, I'm good. And I don't think you can walk in the water, so I'm just gonna have to find a way to navigate this area. Actually, I'm not too sure. So this... actually, I'm clueless as to how I can... Oh, I think there's a little path here. Yeah, and I like also, as you have seen from this video so far, but every area looks quite different. So the grass color is different in every area, and here you got really swampy feel, and the map is pretty big, so there's really a lot to see. So these guys are pretty fast, but the range of their attack is quite narrow, if that makes sense. So they're pretty easy to dodge. So that's pretty good, and I think I should be able to get all of the shells in one time. I've already got 3 right now. Oh, and I've got some candy, so oh, that's that replenishes your health. So I'm just gonna eat a few of these. Oh, and there's a chest here, so hopefully I can get... Oh, there's really a lot of candies in this area, so that's pretty nice. But my bag is full, and I'm really clueless as to how you can actually expand your bag. So I'm always running short on space. Oh, and there's a caterpillar right here, which is a cute chubby caterpillars. So let's see if, well, I'm guessing they don't have shells actually because they're caterpillars, but let's see if they drop something else that might be interesting. Oh yeah, so they do drop a few things, but my inventory is full, so I'm just gonna focus on these shield bugs. Alright, so I managed to get all of the 10 shells in one day without dying, and now we should be able to repair the bridge. So please report to Rufus. So I think we just have to sleep because I don't think he's gonna be there at this time of the day. Alright, so it's now the next day, so let's report to Rufus. Oh, it's you. Have you finished the preparations? Yes, very well. I will start work on it as soon as my work here is done. And I just got a skill, which is a Phantom Thrust. I cannot use it in this area, so let's just go outside and try out that new skill. Maybe we can try it on, oops, on this. Oh, different weapon required. Oh, actually, let me check. Maybe I need a bow. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty strong. Unfortunately, my bow itself is not very strong, but that's a pretty amazing skill, actually. Let's try it on stronger monsters. So maybe on these annoying flowers I've been trying to beat up for a while. Yeah, actually, I think that's pretty efficient. But okay, you know what, guys? I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today. Let's check the bridge. I don't think it's gonna be ready quite yet. It might take a few days for Rufus to repair it. Let's see. Yeah, it's not ready quite yet. But you know what, guys? I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. I'm so glad to be able to play Kitaria Fables. I'm having so much fun with this game so far. Let me know if you'd like to see more content on this game. I think I'm gonna stream it probably on Sunday, August 22nd. So if you're watching this video before the 22nd, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun and I'm gonna be playing this game more for sure. I'm completely addicted and I want to play more. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you're looking forward to Kitaria Fables and what you think of this game so far. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'm gonna see you all in the next video.